What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to TTB Ravens Media, bringing you Ravens content every single day. Now, today there's probably going to, well, I guarantee there's going to be more than one video today because, as many of you know, today's Mock Draft Monday. But not the mock draft right now because I woke up to the great news that the Ravens signed Kevin Zeitler. And they signed him for a 3-year, $22.5 million deal, which is, in my opinion, it's an absolute steal. I think it's the perfect deal that they could have made. And one of the biggest things about this deal is the fact that this season, it's only a $4 million cap hit. So the Ravens have approximately $3 to $4 million remaining that they're able to spend because they do have to have money left over to pay for, practice squad, to pay for the rookies that they signed, and also to have some money in case something happens later down the line. So they're going to have a little bit of money left to possibly pursue something. But why this is a great deal, first of all, the Ravens obviously needed to boost up their interior offensive line. Bradley Bozeman wasn't really doing, the pulling very well. Zeitler is somebody that's going to be able to come and be a dominant run blocker and pull very, very well. And we all know Greg Roman loves his guards to pull. So he'll be able to come in with 9 years of experience, only 9 games missed. So one, he's very non-injury prone, which is perfect because last year we saw how horrendous injuries for the offensive line can be. And he's going to be a beta Marshall Yonda, a veteran with experience and a hard-nosed football player, which is exactly what the Ravens needed. And they don't have to pay some ridiculous amount of money to sign him. And that's the perfect thing, because if anybody has been watching my other videos, you would know that I am not a big, proponent of signing some sort of wide receiver. I don't want them to sign a wide receiver. I want them to go after wide receiver in the draft. And them addressing the offensive line is taking away money that they could be spending on a wide receiver. So if they only have around $4 million left, I don't see them signing somebody like a Marvin Jones or a Corey Davis. I just don't want it to happen. So that's great. And also they have a little bit of money left over, obviously. So they'll be able to shore up the edge rusher position, I assume. And that's the other position that I really, really wanted them to go after, was to shore up the offensive line and attack the edge rusher position in free agency. So that way in the draft, they don't have to spend picks on drafting offensive linemen, because typically offensive linemen, unless they're taken in the pretty early, they're not going to be able to start right away, and it's more of a project than an immediate fix. So offensive line, great, check that box. Very cheap, check that box. And just a very solid veteran that is going to be able to come in and play very good football for the Ravens, because they need offensive line help. We need to protect Lamar Jackson, and that's pretty much it, except I did see a report from somebody who is I'll say that they're a decent source. They did say they didn't call about 45 minutes before, the majors, Adam Schefter, Ian Rappaport, were able to call it. The Jonnu Smith 4-year deal to New England for $48 million. He said, CJ Golson said that the Jaguars and Ravens are close to a deal that would send DJ Chark and draft picks to Baltimore for Orlando Brown. So, that's nothing. It's not the greatest source, so I'm not going to make a full video on it. I just wanted to mention it in this video because, if it does happen, I will absolutely make a full video on it and what I think. But, it doesn't really specify what kind of draft picks. I would love if the Ravens got the second-round draft pick from the Jaguars, pick 33, and potentially a third-round pick. I would do that in a heartbeat, but I do not know. I'm very excited, so that's something to stay tuned for. But as always, I will have a mock draft Monday out later today. I just had to get this video out. Unfortunately, I was not able to, be awake when it happened because, well, it was at like 5 a.m. that EDC decided to get to work. So shout out to EDC for working when I'm asleep. And thank you, everybody, for watching. Hit subscribe if you want to see all of the other Ravens daily content. And, when it's free agency and stuff's happening, there's more than one video a day. So thank y'all. See y'all again later today.